I applaud Chris Rock for recovering, keeping the show moving. It was an incredibly dignified response. I'll say this, Will Smith can't take a joke. Chris Rock can take a punch.
News from the Academy, what they're now saying about actor Will Smith after that stunning moment at the Oscars. Will Smith slapping comedian Chris Rock after he told a joke about Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. About 45 minutes later, Will Smith won the Oscar for Best Actor. Tonight, what the Academy is signaling so far.
Because, see, this is going to be out there for perpetuity. But also would have been out there for perpetuity. I'd have come up out that tux. I'd have whipped Will Smith.
Well, I know you.
I would have whipped. He'd have had to whip me, or I'd have had to whip him. And every time I see him, it's on sight.
Oh, wow!
It was one of the most shocking moments in the 94-year history of the Oscars. Actor Will Smith slapping comedian Chris Rock on live TV, stunning the audience in the theater. And at home, millions watching in the U.S. and all over the world. Tonight, the Academy condemning Smith's actions in a new statement, adding, "We have officially started a formal review around the incident and will explore further action and consequences."
Will Smith and his crowning achievement, he finally won an Oscar, and he's had some performances that he could have easily won one. Now, Will Smith won the Oscar in 2022, but this overshadows it. He's never going to be able to live this moment down. What should have been his greatest moment, his joy, is marred by this.
A whole lot has been going on since the 94th Academy Award night where the unthinkable happened. Will Smith went on stage and slapped popular comedian Chris Rock for making a joke about his wife. Well, there have been several reactions, comments, and even an apology from the Best Actor Oscar nominee and eventual winner. Still, fans are calling on the Academy for the actor to face the consequences of his action, including the possibility of being stripped from his award and banned from future events. So what exactly is going to happen? We'll dive right into this detail. Let's get right in. Since the incident at the 94th Oscars Award, the institution has come out to release a statement about what happened, clearly stating where they stand. In a tweet made, the Academy said, "The Academy does not condone violence of any form. Tonight, we are delighted to celebrate our 94th Academy Awards winners, who deserve this moment of recognition from their peers and movie lovers around the world." While fans are still wondering what possible sanctions they could take against Will, a source at the Academy claimed that the Academy publicly condemned Will slapping Chris, and behind the scenes, they went into full crisis mode. Once the ceremony was over, they called in key members to hold an emergency meeting about what action they should take. The source further stated some people have made calls to strip the actor of the Best Actor award, saying they cannot be seen to be condoning violence in any way, and there are some people in the Academy who believe they should remove the award from him to make a point. Others, however, believe he should be allowed to hold onto it. Well, while the debate is ongoing on what should be the punishment for Will, recall that the Academy formally released a statement which reads, "The Academy condemns the actions of Mr. Smith at last night's show. We have officially started a formal review around the incident and will explore further action and consequences in accordance with our bylaws, standards of conduct, and California law. Guess we all know where they stand now and what might be next. A sanction on Will? Who knows?" In light of the events that transpired at the event, the Academy also made a formal apology to Chris Rock about the incident. In a statement released as reported by news agency AFP, they said, "Mr. Rock, we apologize to you for what you experienced on our stage and thank you for your resilience in that moment." While this statement might be a way to ease the tension between the fans of both sides, Chris Rock's fans aren't buying it. Some of them are clamoring for him to be stripped of his award due to his inexcusable actions. A fan was quoted via a Twitter saying, "I'm sorry, but Will Smith assaulting someone and then saying love will make you do crazy things is the same dialogue used to condone domestic violence. No excuse to turn to that sort of behavior, ever." Another fan said, "I'm still baffled that Will Smith was not removed after a physical assault witnessed by millions. Does anyone else see the problem with lauding such a type of male violence and excusing it or even high-fiving it and glorifying such a thing? Violence remains violence." Well, giving Will such an extreme sanction is considered to be highly unlikely, but suspending his membership looks like another possibility, as Whoopi Goldberg, the governor for the actors branch of the Academy, while appearing on The View, talked down speculations that Will Smith's award for the Best Actor would be stripped off him. She said, "I think it was a lot of stuff probably built up." She further noted that Will and Jada Pinkett Smith have been the butt of jokes for various reasons for years, including previous jabs from Chris Rock, who was on the receiving end of Smith's violence at the event. She said, "I think he overreacted. I think he had one of those moments where it was like, gee, idiot, just stop. I get it. Not everybody acts the way we would like them to act under pressure." And he snapped. While replying to Goldberg, co-host of The View show, Sunny Huston also shared her thoughts on the issue, stating that she was shocked Smith wasn't asked to leave the premises and wondered if it had anything to do with the possibility of the Academy stripping him of his Oscars award. Goldberg replied by saying, "We're not going to take that Oscars from him. There will be consequences, I'm sure, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. Particularly because Chris said, listen, I'm not pressing any charges."
We're not going to take that Oscar from him.
Well,
we're not
I
going to
think
take
there should be consequences to
Well, there
assault
will
on
be
national
consequences,
television.
I'm sure, but I don't think that that's what they'll
Well,
be.
apparently-
Particularly because Chris said, listen, I'm not pressing any charges.
Well, it seems despite her defense of Will, the actor isn't looking for a safe haven, as he has recently come out to announce that he's resigning from the Academy. In a statement released, he said, "I will fully accept any and all consequences for my conduct. My actions at the 94th Academy Awards presentation were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. The list of those I have heard is long and includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home. I betrayed the trust of the Academy. I deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work. I am heartbroken. I want to put the focus back on those who deserve attention for their achievements and allow the Academy to get back to the incredible work it does to support creativity and artistry in film." Here's the twist, guys. Despite Will Smith's resignation from the Academy, they could still strip him of the Oscars for Best Actor he won for his role in King Richard, a movie that portrayed the amazing life of Richard Williams as he raised his daughters, Venus and Serena, to become the global stars they are today. Well, it's unlikely that could happen, as it has never occurred regarding an issue of conduct. However, the Academy will be meeting on a later date to assess their findings and determine the next possible step or sanction to take. At the end of his statement, Smith said he will accept any further consequences the board deems appropriate. He said, "Change takes time, and I am committed to doing the work to ensure that I never again allow violence to overtake reason." Well, guys, there goes a man who surely knows how to stand and face the consequences of their actions. While a lot of fans are waiting patiently to hear what's next, Jada might have just insinuated that she's forgiven Chris for his G.I. Jane joke and would like to move on. Chris had earlier allegedly released an apology. As a comedian, it can be difficult to understand which lines are to be crossed and which ones aren't. "Last night, I crossed a line that I shouldn't have and paid the enormous price of my reputation as a renowned comedian." Comedy is never about poking fun at or making light of people with major ordeals happening in their lives. Comedy is about using real-life circumstances to create laughter and bring light to an otherwise dark world. The bogus statement said, with direct apologies to Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, and the rest of the Smith family, and a call for forgiveness over time. Many now believe that the Girls Trip actress, who broke her silence with a cryptic message photo that had no caption on her Instagram page, was a reply to Chris. The image read, "This is a season for healing and I'm here for it." The post has since earned hundreds of thousands of likes from her nearly 12 million followers and others. We'd love to hear what next Jada has to say. As it stands, the final decision to strip Will off his award might rest on Chris, who has refused to file an official suit against the actor. If he eventually does, the Academy, in a bid not to be negatively associated with such news, might have no choice than to strip Will the title, especially now that he has resigned. Well, that's just an idea. Who knows what exactly is going to happen? That's all for today's video, guys. But before we end, what do you think is going to happen next? Do you see the pair coming out anytime soon to have a discussion about the event? What do you think of Jada's post? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And if by now you haven't, ensure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new updates from us on your favorite celebrities.